Fear-based feedback can often fail. Try saying that fast 3 times. It's really hard. But it's true because what happens is when we bring a lot of fear-based motivation into the feedback that we give to someone else, we put them into a state of negativity. And neuroscience has shown us that when you are in a mental state of negativity, it reduces your ability to problem solve, it reduces your ability to have creative thoughts. It constricts your thinking about things. You get into a very narrow thought process and thought pattern. And that's exactly what we don't want in terms of changing behavior, changing habits, and truly making transformation and growth. So if you want people to come at it feedback from a growth mindset, try separating the consequences from the actions. Talk about the actions themselves. What is it you need to change? Give them some of the why, but make it a why that is going to resonate with them in a bit more of a positive space, that you believe in them, that you absolutely want them to be seen as credible, that you want them to have great relationships, that you want them to have great success, as opposed to, if you do this, you will die, or if you do this, you will lose your job, or if you do this, or if you continue to do this, you're going to lose your family. All of these are going to put people into a very negative space. You do eventually want to bring back in some of those consequences, but it may not be at the same exact time that you're giving them the feedback for change. So it could be that you bring in a few more of the consequences in a very soft way as part of a follow-up conversation. So glad you're working on this. How can I help you? I believe in you. If we don't change this, we're going to have to make some shifts in terms of your role. Things like that. So that kind of conversation is absolutely important because you want to be transparent and honest, but it doesn't have to do something where it puts people into that fight or flight, that constrictive process in their brain. So be planful about your feedback. Figure out how you're going to say it in a way that puts people into a positive space of growth, not a negative space of constriction. Because fear will put you into constriction, opportunity will put you into growth. Love to have a debate here. Thanks and have a great week.